Example 3. Okay, so if you've watched the first and second one, I would love for you to pause the video right now and try example 3 on your own and see what you come up with. Hopefully you do. If not, we're about to learn how to do it, okay? So we're going to go through the exact same steps here. We have that word and, so again, that means where do they share? So we need to look at each of these inequalities and solve them. Okay, so here we need to get x by itself. It's connected to the 2 by multiplication. So to reverse multiplication, we divide on both sides. So here we get x is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so that would be for our first inequality. All right, and then for the next one, we have 4x minus 1 less than or equal to -9. Our goal is to get the x, pluses and minuses to separate your parts. So first we need to move the 1. The opposite of negative is positive, so we will add on both sides, okay? And we have -8. Our 4 is connected to this x by multiplication, so we do the opposite, which is divide. Do not be confused that there is a negative here. You only change the sign if you divide by a negative, so you would keep this inequality sign the same way, okay? So we have x is less than or equal to -2, okay? So these are the two things that we are working with. I'm going to jot these down on my second board, and then we can begin, okay? Perfect. So all we have to do is draw them on a number line, just like we did the previous example. Okay, so for my purple one, we are given 0. It says greater than, so that means I'm going to shade to the right all the way to infinity, right? And negative infinity is over here. And then for my green one, I'm going to write it right underneath and put the same numbers in the same spot. Since 0 is there, I also need to write 0 here. And then here, we were told x is less than or equal to -2. Negative is found on the left side of the 0, so I'm going to write that over here. It says there's a, so we missed something on the purple one. Anybody see it? Because there's a line, that means that we're going to have a closed circle, so we are including 0. Okay, so next, for the green one, at the -2, we are also going to have a closed circle because we're including it. And then it says less than 2, so we shade to the left, okay? Because we are looking for and, again, that means where they share. So where do the green and the purple share in shading? Nowhere, right? So that means that the solution set is going to basically be an empty set. And the way that we write that is like this, where there's nothing on the inside, or you can write like a 0 with an X through it. And that would be our final answer. So you could write it either way.